Hey, this is Craig Ford. Meet the staff, and I've probably got our newest employee here, Matt Nixon. Matt, welcome to Gadsden, and thank you for taking the job, and we're so happy to have you. This is our new Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Gadsden. So, Matt, introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor, for the opportunity. I'm excited to be part of the Gadsden family. My name is Matt Nixon. I have two daughters. They're 11 and 6. I'm a Jacksonville State grad. Go Gamecocks.
There you go.
I've been in Parks and Recreation for over 20 years.
Tell us about where you've
And
been.
I started out in Pell City,
Okay.
and I started out as the athletic assistant. So I would be getting my hands dirty working on fields, and I've done that pretty much everywhere I've been, working on fields, working special events. I eventually moved up to the rank of athletic director. Found my way a few years after that up to Clarksville, Tennessee, where I served as community center director and over special events and rentals for our facilities. Had my hands in there for 10 years until we adopted our oldest daughter. That brought us back to Alabama to be closer to our family.
That's great.
And so that brought us back to Alabama, where I was lucky enough. My wife's a teacher, so she's easily moved around, but I took a job at Birmingham. And
Was that Gardendale?
that was Birmingham City.
Birmingham
Worked
City.
at Legion
Okay,
Field.
okay.
Yes, I worked at Legion Field, and I was athletic director there, and enjoyed it. But I had to get a little bit closer to home, and Pinson had an opportunity, so I took a job in Pinson.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I was an assistant director there for a couple of years, and then the director left to take another job, and they asked if I'd like to be the director, and I, of course, accepted it. And have been there until I started here, and I'm glad to be in Gadsden.
So you can tell Matt has a lot of experience. And Matt, when we posted the job, I'll tell you this, I don't know if I told you this when we were interviewing or not, but I may be on one or two interviewing committees. And I tell people all the time, my heart and soul is Parks and Rec. Growing up, that's all sports kept me out of trouble, and I was in trouble a lot, but what trouble I was out of was Parks and Rec in the local city. And I was telling John Moore, who's over Parks and Rec for me here in the city, with the mayor's office, just to it's a helper to you, but I said, this is the most important hire we've made. And so, man, I'm so tickled to death to have you. It was like a hand in a glove. It just worked. I knew when we interviewed you, I said, this is our guy. And I said, let's get him back up here. So then we rode around, looked at facilities, and we showed you the good and the bad.
Yes, sir.
And the good being behind Gadsden State and all the other areas, and the bad is on Megan, and everybody that lives in Gadsden understands that's an older facility, and we're looking at doing something with that. And so before you came on, I think we explained it to you, but we did something called Grow Gadsden. We did a master city plan that hadn't been done in probably 40, 50 years. And the main thing that people wanted was an auditorium. So is that the name of it? A pool?
It's an aquatics facility.
Aquatics facility,
Yes, sir.
yeah. A pool is what I call it.
Yes, sir. That's the best way to call it.
And what people wanted on that side of the town, and more fields, more soccer, more whatever. And
Yes, sir.
so we're doing the research on it right now, and still interviewing the citizens of Gadsden. And man, we're looking for you to take it off and run with it. But tell us what impressed you about Gadsden. I didn't quit talking. I get so excited about Parks and Rec.
You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
That's what sold me on when the job was offered to me. I wasn't going to even hesitate because the potential for growth here. Gadsden is revitalized. I can tell under your administration, it's coming a long way. I'm just excited to be a part of the new complex, the new aquatic facility and field space that'll be out on Megan. Just the ability to lead a department in the direction you want it to go, and that I have always wanted to take a department. I've been in this field for 20 plus years. This was my opportunity to shine.
Yeah.
This is my opportunity to, watch Gadsden grow and help it get to where you want it and where the citizens want it. Because in the end, I am a public servant.
Right.
And this is leisure services. We are, like you said, I'm proud to have a mayor that is proactive at Parks and Recreation, because the importance of leisure services.
Man,
what it means to the public.
And you met, I think, Philip, who runs the soccer leagues under you,
Yes,
and Darrell, and then you got great employees.
Yes,
but we needed you, and we're excited about having you. And the partnership we have with Gadsden State is, man, that's just one, and I don't know anybody else that has that. And with Dr. Murphy, and we moved your office and the Parks and Rec's office into the old security office, going down behind Gadsden State, what I used to call the back 40, but it's back where the softball fields are, or the baseball, softball. But we got more construction going on there. Should be all done by Christmas, we're hoping. And then we're already looking at a showcase field again with turf. We should have, 3 turf fields,
3 turf fields,
4 grass fields, and then soccer. how many soccer fields? 3 right now, we're gonna have 2 more.
Yeah, it's gonna be 6 in total.
Yeah,
6 in
and
total.
then that doesn't include whatever we're gonna do on Megan, so
Exactly.
we'll be able to compete with some big tournaments. And you're on the ARPA board too, right?
I'm very involved in the Alabama Recreation and Parks Association. I've served on the Rec Sports Committee. I've served on district positions. I'm currently being in a new district. I've got to contact our district rep here and get involved with this district. It's
There you
different
go.
than Birmingham.
What district number is this?
This is District 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Are we in-
I'm sorry, 4.
4,
My apologies,
okay,
4. I just
yeah.
came out of 3, so.
I got you.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
4. And so I'm excited to be here. Like I said, just the growth that you guys are involved
Yeah.
in is exciting. That's what really just, it reinvigorated me. I've done this for a long time.
Yeah,
This is
I can
exciting.
tell, yeah. So you can tell a Parks and Rec person, you know, they get it, you know, they either
Yeah.
get it or they don't get it,
You
and
can't
we.
be afraid to get your hands dirty.
No, that's.
Can't be afraid to
yeah,
get out
that's
and talk to
true.
people.
So tell us about your family again real
Sure.
quick, your kids.
I've got an 11-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old daughter. My wife Lisa's a school teacher, currently working in Birmingham right now. We're looking to move to Gadsden as quickly as possible. My daughters are excited because they're looking for the opportunity to have a better house, of
Yeah.
course, and start school up here. And we currently live in Asheville, but they are my rock. I'm a
Yeah.
family first guy. Like I said, we adopted our oldest daughter, and my youngest daughter came along 5 years after that, and
Isn't that
they're
how
just
that
the
usually
light of my
happens?
life. Yeah, I mean, they're the light of my life.
Yeah.
I was the guy who, for the longest time, didn't know if I wanted kids.
Yeah.
I was so involved with work and just everything
When
else.
little girls will break your
All of
heart.
a sudden, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they got me wrapped, and Mom
Yeah.
says that I have to learn how to play the bad guy every now and then.
That's
'Cause
all right.
I can't. be
So
the
what are
bad
they
guy.
involved in school?
My oldest daughter, Laylan, plays basketball.
Yeah.
She is what I call, she's my Dennis Rodman. She's
Yes.
a rebounder and
I
a
hear you. That was
defensive
me,
player.
yeah.
My youngest, Adley, is in dance.
Yeah.
They both, Layla started 6th grade and Adley started 1st grade. So right now they're still excited. They're still liking school. They excel in different areas though. Like I said, Laylan's my tomboy. Adley, my youngest, is what I call my girly girl.
Oh, good.
So I've got 2 different spectrums to learn through. And
That's great.
and my wife she's the one that holds us all together. And what's funny is today's actually our 18th anniversary.
Oh, really? Happy
So
anniversary.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it. I actually, I wanted to see how long it took my wife to realize I didn't say anything this morning because
That's not a good move.
I got something planned for tonight.
That's good.
I
Good.
got dinner and everything planned
Good.
tonight. So
There
I
you
got a
go.
surprise. But
Yeah.
she hasn't called me out on it yet. But no,
That's good.
I'm definitely a family guy. Like
Man,
said,
I love
we
it.
moved back home just to be close to family.
Well, man, listen, we're so glad to have you and looking forward to some great things and hope this is your last job that you ever take.
Me
And,
too.
and we're looking to grow our Parks and Rec department and offer the citizens a lot of stuff through you and through Parks and Rec. But we're gonna get our facilities up to date within the next 18 to 24 months. And then while we're doing that, we're gonna be rocking and rolling
Yes, sir.
too.
That's the plan.
And so I'm excited about it.
I'm glad you're excited. I am as
Yeah.
well.
So tell us one thing about you that we don't know.
Sure.
Matt didn't really know how these interviews
No,
went.
that's
We're
okay.
gonna shock him here.
No, I'm good. I don't know if it's something people don't know, but I'm an avid animal lover.
God.
I'm the guy who
You're
will
gonna fit right
literally,
in here in Gadsden.
I will pick up turtles on the side of the road and make sure they get to the other side.
Yeah.
I'll pick up frogs, snakes, bugs sometimes, just so they're not killed. I've always had a big heart because my granddaddy, he worked at U.S. Steel for many years, and when he retired, we lived up at the lake on Logan Martin in Pell City. And he was an animal lover, and I guess I just grabbed that from him. My grandparents raised me. That's one
How
thing
many
a lot of
dogs
people
and
don't know
cats
about.
do you have?
Oh my goodness. I have 3 dogs, all boys, and I have 3 cats.
Ah.
And it's a challenge, but they're family too.
I think we just
I'm an
found our
animal
newest
lover.
member for the Humane Society board.
I would love to be a part of it
Good,
because
we
I'm
got a
an
great
avid
Humane
animal,
Society,
animal
yeah.
lover. That's other thing. I don't know if it's important, but some people say I am an Auburn guy, but I'm a
Hey,
Jack
War
State
Eagle.
grad,
War
War
Eagle,
Eagle,
yeah.
and I'm a Tennessee Titans fan.
Yeah,
not,
there you
many,
go.
not many of us
I
around
like
here that like
Titans,
that.
yeah.
But that, like I said, the animal thing's probably a lot of people don't know. And
That's
the
awesome.
fact my grandparents did raise me, they had custody of me and they raised me, and I was blessed to be raised by my grandparents because I feel like I did get a little bit more of that.
Now, are they still around?
They aren't, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I was lucky to have them while I did.
But he worked at USS Steel.
He worked at U.S. Steel in Birmingham.
Wow.
And then we moved to Logan Martin when I was young.
Well, man, you fit right in here with those steel mill and Goodyear, and they're steel workers.
Exactly.
So that's great. Well, man, Matt, listen, I'm excited and looking forward to working with you. And, man, I'm here you just tell us what you need, and we're going to help get you everything you need to help make this thing go.
That's
Okay?
exciting. I
All right,
appreciate
brother.
it.
Appreciate
Thank you,
you.
sir. Yes, sir,
Yeah,
mate. Thank you.
It's Craig Ford. Meet the staff.